a long way, yeah, a long way. God, yeah.
Brian Trust
Thank Allah, so I can run this cash up, nigga. Do it for my family, nigga, my little girl, my son, nigga. Love y'all. Let's go. Kohl.
Yo, what up, y'all? This your boy OBK Trigg. We on Real Talk, Real Live. I got the honor sitting next to the one and only. Man, let's see who know who he is, man.
Your boy Kohl Heart, man. Coming from Savannah, Georgia, man. Kohl Heart. KOHLHEART. Like Kohl Heart, when they got a Kohl Heart.
Right. You hear it? Kohl.
KOHL.
Don't mess it up, y'all. Like, real talk. Y'all need to go check into him. So, man, I just want to ask you this, man. Like, what made you, what brought you down here to Indiana?
You know what I'm saying? But, man, I met a girl in Atlanta. You know, we dated for 6 years. She had my baby, my little boy, my only boy.
Okay, you got your little junior, huh?
Yeah, so, yeah, he my twin, too.
Oh, man, that's what's up, man.
So, she from here, you know what I mean? Her family here. So, you know what I'm saying? My first time visiting Indiana was the day I actually moved right here, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like it, though.
Welcome to Indiana, you know what I mean? So what I want to get into with you, man, like, you know, I heard your music and stuff, you know, that's out there that you've been putting out there. I also know that you got a certain person that be engineering you and stuff, you know. Let's tap into some of that, man. Like, how your music come along? Like, what do Kohl Heart do to prepare himself?
Man, that's a good question. You know that boy Raw Dog, man.
Raw Dog.
Yeah, Anthony Rucker, man. Yeah, man.
Okay.
He engineered my music. Bro, I just write, like, I write my music.
Right.
So sometimes I freestyle, but for the most part, I write. Shit, I go there, man, about 2-3 songs at a time, knock them out, you know what I'm saying, probably like 2 hours, 1 hour or two.
Getting it done, like in the lab, for real, you know. Some people stay all night, smoking, drinking, getting it in the studio. You getting it done in 2 hours with 4 or 5 songs. I mean, that's what happened when you with a good engineer, too.
Yeah, for real.
You know, when you with an engineer that know what they doing and know what they looking for in that artist to make their music sound good, you gotta have the right engineer.
Yeah.
You know,
hey,
like,
shout out that boy Anthony, bro, for real.
yeah, like, you know, I done heard a lot about him, man, like on the engineer tip. So, you know, shout out to Raw Dog, Anthony Rucker, you know, keep that shit going, man, real talk. Yeah. So that's your process. Like, I know you go in there and you lay this music down and stuff, and when you get it back, you know, you just ready to let the world hear it, you know. So what type of effect do you think your music gonna bring to the people when they do finally get attached to you and know who Kohl Heart is?
Man, my music, like, different vibes, man. You know, you can be happy. You know, I got the songs, you know, about my life. You know, I was in the army. You know, I did 4 years in the army.
Okay.
So I was actually married. I got married when I was 21. Had my daughter. So, you know, when you boyfriend and girlfriend, like, she in the army too. I'm in the army. We in Hawaii.
Right.
So we met out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my ex-wife and shit. So because we not married, I can't be in the house. I can't be with my daughter. She pregnant. You feel me?
So that's how that was working.
Yeah. So we got married so we can live together.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. So I got music reflecting the shit I've been through in Hawaii, in the army. I'm divorced now, so it's like, you know, a lot of shit happened.
So you just really pretty much put it out on the wax.
I don't put like every, you know.
Right. I know, you know, just little aspects of stuff, you know, stuff that you want the fans to hear. That what Kohl Heart got in his heart. Yeah. So being in the army, you know what I'm saying? I done heard stories of being in the army. I ain't never been in the army, you know what I mean? But I definitely heard stories. I know some people who's veterans, you know, I even got family members, you know, uncles and stuff who was, you know, a veteran and stuff. So with that being said, man, like, how was it being in the Army, and did that right there inspire you to get into music, or was you already doing music before you went to the Army?
So I was doing music when I was 13. You know what I'm saying? I did my first song when I was 13. But in the Army, bro, that shit make you want to get out and do music, you know, and like, kind of take it more serious, because it's like in the Army, bro, it's all routine. You know what I'm saying? It's all routine, bro. So, but it do teach you like a work ethic. You know what I'm saying? The Army teach you how to like get up. Mainly like when you want to do some shit, you know you gotta do it.
Right.
It'll like make you more
motivation
and discipline.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't have discipline. A lot of people don't have motivation, especially self-motivation. Yeah. And they need somebody who gonna come in there, wake them up, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And hey, get to this. I'm gonna need you to go handle this. Yeah. A lot of people like that, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they embrace that too, you know what I mean? Because they know, you feel me? Yeah. So you already know that, you know, that was something that you feel like Kohl Heart needed. Yeah. And that right there is part of your, you know, your music journey. Yeah. You know,
facts, man.
And that's dope though. You know what I'm saying? That's dope how, you know, you being a veteran, man, in the Army and stuff, you know, you seen a lot of things, and I'm pretty sure you done seen a lot of things, and you able to spill some of this and paint a picture in your music. Yeah. You feel me?
Facts.
Because you got to understand, a lot of people go through a lot of stuff in life. You know, life is reality. When it's all said and done, reality is reality. You know, so with that being said, man, congratulate you, man, for, you know, fighting for the country and stuff, you know what I mean? And you still here, you still sane in the head, you feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying? So, how do you balance, you know what I'm saying, your music, you know what I'm saying, your personal life? How do you balance that?
Man,
but this music take a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm into the music and it take a lot. Yeah. So how do you balance it?
Man. Like I said, bro, for the people that know how to like listen in between the lines, they'll make sense. But it's kind of my problem. I like talk in between the lines, but me being married in the Army and what I went through at such a young age, it shaped me, like, my mindset of relationships now. Like, I could love you all day, but the man, you supposed to have a purpose. Like, your woman supposed to be, like, in the Bible, it say a helpmate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I have relationships where, you know, they ain't supporting music. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Oh, you know, when you rapping, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So you somebody that I can't be with.
I feel you.
It's how it is. Like what comes with it. The women I talk to, like, now going forward, like, if they don't really want to be a part of that, I understand that. And you know what I'm saying? But it's hard to kind of do that when you love somebody and got kids and shit. I understand that, but it's like, the only way you can make it is if your partner support it.
I mean, you definitely gotta have that your partner gotta, you know, see.
Like, she can't be like talking down if you trying to do something.
Right, you know, they gotta, you know, you see, it go both ways. They see your vision, you see their vision.
Exactly.
You know, some people have women and wives that have their own dreams also, you know what I mean? And the support go both ways. But you also gotta have that support in that woman or your spouse or your significant other. You gotta have that support or it won't work out, because you gotta learn how to balance your relationship and you gotta learn how to balance your music career. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And sometimes, like, real talk, it get hard, it get frustrated. Everything ain't agreed upon, you know what I mean? So, you know, y'all gotta agree to disagree, you know what I mean? Some relationships don't work out when it comes to this music stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I learned that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, the music just ain't for them or whoever, you know? And some people have, you know, that significant other that rides that ride with them, because at the end of that tunnel, it's the fruits of the labor.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely fruits of the labor. So they there for the long run, they there for the long haul, you know what I mean? So, and I do also know that God gonna put the one that deserve that in your life.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's all I look at now. Ain't no loss, ain't no bad blood, and ain't no beef. Like, everybody in my past, we got good, like, you know, I ain't no arguments or nothing angry.
Right.
Positive.
And on a good note, you know, good riddance type thing.
Yeah.
So, that, you know what I'm saying, that right there, man, a lot of people need to hear that type of stuff, man, you know what I mean? Cause, you know, I always say that you never know what the next person going through, you never know what the next person looking at in their eyes or hearing in their ears. So, sometimes a story like what you told with the, you know, being in the army, the relationship, and so on and so forth, some people might need to hear that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For real.
So with that being said, man, like, do you got anything going on with Kohl Heart? Like, what's your next project? You want to let the people know, like, what's your next project? What Kohl Heart got coming up next?
Man, I got a project. It's almost done. It's like 80% done. I don't have a name for it yet, but Long Way video coming out soon.
Long Way video.
Yeah, I did a Long Way. We shot that shit like about a week and a half ago, so it'll be coming out soon.
Okay. Who shot that?
John, 574 Visuals.
Okay. Shout out 574 Visual John, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's coming out, man. I got a tape coming. Like I said, I don't know the name yet, but it's hitting all emotions, bro. Happy, so you got the sad, you got the angry, you got the fun, the turn.
How many tracks you giving us, man? How many tracks are you laying on this untitled album right now? EP?
Probably like 8 or 9.
8 or 9? Yeah, that's a nice little listening right there, you know what I mean? Especially if you coming with the heat that I know you coming with. I mean, it's definitely gonna be some good listening, and people ain't gonna be disappointed, you know what I mean? You got your own style, like I said, you drive your own car in your own lane. So, me being an artist myself, an A&R from Maverick Global Distribution, you know, my advice, you know what I'm saying, to any artist out there is to take your music career serious, you know, because if you don't take your music career serious, ain't nobody else on the outside looking in gonna take your music career
Nobody
serious.
else will, that's facts.
You know, and that's just real talk. Also, get you some merchandise. Merchandise goes a long way, you know. I went to the Grassroots Music Seminar Concert Tour, and Highball Records, merchandise. You see what I'm saying? He branded. And guess where I got it at? I got it in my Real Talk, Real Live lab. You know?
That's all.
You got the Midwest Street Whips. You know where I got that at? Book by Angel.
Come on now.
Honorable. You know what I'm saying? Gary. So it's like merchandise is everything. Hood Illustrated Magazine. Casey Carter. You know what I mean? Like merchandise. Merchandise goes a long way. You know, cause when you get merchandise, you branding yourself. You branding yourself. Just like I just showed y'all all of that right there. I'm promoting on my show. He all the way in Michigan. You know what I mean? Like, these people ain't even in my area right now, but I'm on my show promoting their brand. So brand yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, cause when you brand yourself, bro, like, your name is attached to that. Just like Real Apparel Clothing Brand. When people see Real Apparel Clothing Brand, my name is already attached to it. And it go out there even further. You know what I mean? Cause somebody in, like my homeboy in Arizona, you know, wearing my clothing line, and that's all the way in Arizona. So you gotta brand yourself, artists, you know what I mean? You got to spend the money on your music career, or you're gonna be slept on. You're gonna be crying about nobody respecting your music.
You in the same spot.
You feel me? Like, so let the people know, man, like, any closing arguments that you want to let the people know where they can find your music at.
Alright, man, look. Kohl Heart, Kohl Heart, you know what I'm saying? All platforms. YouTube, Kohl Heart. Instagram, Kohl Heart.
Spotify.
Man, Spotify.
Apple Music.
Google Music. Tidal.
Anywhere you listen to your favorite music at, hey, go add his music to your playlist. Give them some of the songs so they can go search that right now.
You got, alright, look, so I'm gonna do it, right? You got Long Way, that's coming out. So you gonna jam that Long Way, that's a little up tempo, vibing, you know. You got Karate Kid, that's talking about Baby Girl, you know.
Okay.
That's talking about Baby Girl. Shit, then you got Resentment, or you got Still Getting Paid. Shit, man, what else? Modest. You got
Sound like you got
Forever.
some bangers on that.
Yeah, Forever. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, check me out, man. Kohl Heart, man. All the way from Savannah, Georgia, man, with that boy OBK Trigg, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate you letting me come here, bro. Seeing your studio, seeing the merch, like.
Hey, this
brother do got, bro. Brother do got all, but hey, brother got all the merch for real. Like he got a lot of shit in here, man.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. You know what I'm saying? When you grind and you know your vision, you know where you're trying to go to, it ain't nothing that can't nobody tell you to discourage you. So when I learned the branding game and the merch game, that's pretty much what I've been on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's bigger than just rap itself. Cause when the rap game don't want to deal with you no more, you still got something to fall back on, you know what I mean? Because now you dressing people, you know, you got people something to read about you and so on and so forth when they come to the magazines. So, you know, and I definitely appreciate that, man, because a lot of people been giving me my flowers, and I definitely appreciate y'all for giving me my flowers and stuff, like real talk. And that's what it's all about, is giving people their flowers while they still here.
Oh, God.
And don't wait until they in their grave 6 feet deep.
Oh, God.
You know, so I definitely want to give you your flowers, my nigga, you know what I mean? Like, you putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? You getting ready to transfer over here to Maverick Global Distribution, you know what I mean? The A&R, Indiana A&R, OBK Trigg, yeah. You know, and that's how we doing it. So I just want to salute you, man, and let you know that stay on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, whatever people trying to throw at you, it's a roadblock that they trying to put in front of you. Hurdle over that shit and keep on going, and keep on putting out that good music, my nigga, real talk. Because it's all going to pay off.
Hey, I tell them, long way. I done came a long way from Savannah to the A, Indiana. On the way, I took a bitch to the bank, took a bitch to her friend to LA. Anyway, I took a pill. I started seeing things, can't relate to a snake. Say my grace, gotta pray. You know I'm thanking God, thank a missionary day, getting cake, caught a temp. She would trim my fix my brim, sip my drink. Bitch, I'm him. I go in, I go crazy.
You heard him.
Come on now, Kohl Heart, man. Kohl Heart, nigga. Hey, free my nephew, man. Love you, bro.
Alright, that's how we doing on Real Talk, Real Live. Get at your boy Kohl Heart and OBK Trigg. Holla at your boy. Y'all know what it is.
Sir.
Kohl, long way. I done came a long way from Savannah to the A, Indiana on the way. I took a bitch to the bank, took a bitch to her friends to LA. Anyway, I took a pill. I started seeing things, can't relate to a snake. Say my grace, gotta pray. So I'm thanking God, thank a missionary.